11 o'clock, so we are going to get started. So my name is Jeff True. I'm with IDX Broker sales team. We're going to be going over integrating IDX Broker into a WIX website. I'm not going to go over any widgets. Reason being is widgets are a little bit different functionality. When you're doing a typical iframe, you're not going to be using what's called a page wrapper. A page wrapper is basically where we display the IDX feed on a subdomain of your domain. And when those pages are displayed, it's going to be displaying basically a duplicate of your website so that it shows exactly like your header, your footer, your overall layout and design. And it goes from page to page to page, where WIX currently has it set up and has had it set up for a long time that they can only allow iframing in certain things. I will go over an option as far as doing a integrated IDX, and that's going to be towards the end of that. But to get started, we're going to work on some pages, bouncing back and forth between my front end website and my IDX Broker dashboard through both editors and seeing how that's going to work. So I've got a couple of pages basically created, like property search, condo, community, golf course communities. Don't worry about this one yet. We'll cover that towards the end. We're going to jump to our home page and kind of just go over a little bit about us, who we are. So we're IDX Broker, which is an Elm Street company technology. We have Elm Street brand has a lot of core companies out there that were kind of sister companies, which is slowly starting to collaborate together. So we're going to kind of go over that information. About this webinar is integrating IDX Broker with the WIX website, like we were just talking about, just doing the basic features of iframes, and then show you how to create save links for doing target areas, such as a specific community, a subdivision, or a specific condo building. There's a couple of places where we're going to run into that, or you may run into that where you live at. If you do have any questions, info@idxbroker.com. Reach out to us. Let us know if there's any questions. I'm happy to go over that with you. We've got the core companies that work directly with IDX Broker currently. If you want to find out more information about IDX Broker, you can click this link. I have everything opening up in a new tab so that it's going to allow you to always go back to where we're at right now. So if you want to learn about the Exact Contact, which is a CRM, it's a full CRM targeted specifically for real estate, which has been in business for quite a long time. But the integration between the two of us is also being displayed right here. So you can find out more information on this specific landing page, which is going to show you how we are cohesively working together for a single sign-on. For when leads come in, it is directly being routed through the API into the back end of Exact Contact. Within our two dashboards, there are two separate dashboards. However, that SSO, the single sign-on, is available. So inside your IDX dashboard, you can go from IDX to Exact, and there's an option to go from Exact back to IDX. So there's more work in progress. We have quite a few features available. So there is a lot of stuff that's already in it, and we're working to build a better solution for brokerages coming soon. The best integration right now for the single sign-on is going to be the single user accounts at this time, but we are working on that. That will be happening very soon. All of our products are under the umbrella of Elm Street Technology. Visit Elm Street Technology to see a list of all of our products and companies. They're all going to be listed under our products and services. So if maybe this isn't the perfect fit, maybe there's another option for the other products that we offer within our system of our companies. So to get started, we're going to roll in and go into our IDX Broker account, and we're going to add a property search page. What I like to do for these specific ones is get you to the most advanced page that's going to give your clients the most opportunity to search for what they want to search with. That is going to be a specific advanced search page. So on my page, I literally just left it blank so that we can go in. It's got my footer and my header, which is basically the same thing that you're going to run into when you got just a regular IDX page, even using the wrapper integration. We're going to go into our WIX editor, and we're going to go to our pages section, and we're going to go to property search. So within here, we're going to have to go through and add some elements that we want to put in here. Actually, we're going to go add section, and I'm just going to do a basic section because it's already in there. So I'm just going to do a white background. you can go in and do as much stuff that you want to put on this. It's anything you basically want to do. We're going to dump that in there, and we want to go in and if we want to first add in some text, we can do that as well. So what I'm going to put in here, I'll put in just like a heading 2, and I'm going to put mine to just let's go listings, and then we'll do a quick little adjustment so it fits, and we'll toss it in the center. So I'm not really worried about the sizing. We're just going to kind of worry about the functionality. So we're going to drop it in the center there. Okay, so your listings is there. Now what we want to do is we want to go in and add an embed code. So IDX is displayed through an iframe. So if you go into your adding your elements, go to embed code, and we're going to do an embed in HTML. 2 options. You can drag the size that you want, whatever you would like it to be. You can have it stretch to the full width if you want to put your margins in. You obviously don't want to go too far all the way over. So you can drop it down if you want. You can move it manually, any way you want to do it. And the one thing to be sure about is when you create these iframe sections is make this thing large enough so that you're going to have some functionality. If it's too small, you're going to be leaving a small little window where you have to literally scroll within this tiny little section. So I'm just going to dump it just bigger just because we can, and we're going to let that go. Okay. So here it's going to allow us to go in and enter our code. First things first, we need to go grab our code. So here's your IDX Broker control panel. So all your pages are going to be under design, website, and page templates. Within the page templates, so you have all of the ones that are available within your account. Now I have a lot of test stuff on my account, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get advanced search. Now I have a ton of MLSs on here, so I can't go over and grab my link. Typically, if I go look at like a basic search, you can click on link and it's going to give you this specific URL. But with mine, I've got all these on here, not going to be worth it. So we're going to go grab just advanced search. So if you click on this, it's actually going to open up in a new tab, and it'll generate your URL for you. So we're going to go copy. But one thing to keep in note here, while I'm here, you'll see that this does not have a page wrapper. So you don't want to have a page wrapper when you're doing an iframe, because otherwise you're going to have a wrapper within the framing of it. So it's not going to be looking as nice because it's going to have literally headings and stuff inside there. We're going to go grab or enter our code. We're going to put in a website address, paste that. There's my advanced search page, and click apply. And it is now dumped it in there. So you can get a general idea of the size that this is happening. So you keep in mind, you do have your margins here. However, when they do set this up, this is going to be set up with that is responsive. So you don't have to worry about that too much. If you do, obviously just bring it in a little bit, but everything's kind of a trial and error when you're building a website. So I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. Yes, you can do mobile. To be honest with you, Flo, I have not gone in and done too much with the mobile. I haven't had the time, unfortunately, to go in and dive into the mobile side of things. I'll click on it just so we can see what it looks like, but I can't guarantee you anything. Yeah, see, I haven't even done, I'm not sure what I'm doing in here. So we're gonna, uh-oh, now you got me. Skip this. So, okay, so yeah, okay, here we go. We can go in and edit, and we're gonna go change, oh, maybe, there we go. On your mobile side, you can expand it out a little bit. So all the IDX pages are mobile responsive. So as you drag this stuff down, it's all going to stack within it as well. So you have that ability to do that. Hopefully that kind of answers your question a little bit. Sorry about that. You learn as you go sometimes. All right, so we're gonna go back to our normal page. We're gonna do publish. And so now we're gonna go take a look and see what we have for this specific site. So now we should have our property search that's going to give us listings word at the top, and now our iframe of our page. So you can scroll down a little bit, and then you're going to have your standard search pages. So all your advanced search fields are going to be here. If you're having multiple MLSs, your clients can go search across these. And then at the top of this, you have the ability for displaying the different search pages within this own frame. So you don't have to have a page necessarily for advanced search, one for basic search, one for map search. You can literally create listings or just a standard search page, and have it pop up there. Now, since this is an iframe, it is going to display even a results page from this search directly within this iframe. So let's go ahead and hit search. This is going to go to a results page. So now we're going to go to the results page, and this is a template that we're using. This is Lite, and I'll show you the differences between Lite and Platinum as far as like what you get on the template side of things. Still loading here, but as you scroll around and move around, it is going to populate some stuff around there. Looks like we're having some photo images. There they go. So it is going to pop around and move the map around. So that's pretty cool to do. If you're not liking that specific page, we're going to go back to our page templates section. You're going to go down to results and homes. And over on the right, we have this edit under the page layout in here. In this page layout, so precision listing is the one that we are currently using. Mobile first is the other Lite only template. If you upgrade to Platinum, you do get the ability for having Home Atlas or Home Studio results as well. Home Studio results to me looks very clean. It's very nice. I'm going to activate that just to show you kind of what we're looking at. Now here's the tricky part. When we're dealing with this, we're going to be going back to that search page. Unfortunately, I could have refreshed it within that frame, but we'll just pop it back and forth. So now you're going to have your map on the left-hand side, and you're going to have your rows of columns on the right-hand side. So Platinum only features on the details page or on a results page. And then you also have the same thing once you get into details pages. You can go in and change the specific looks of the details pages. Again, this one here is being used with, so we're going to go page templates. I think this is the one that's on the Lite only. We'll click edit. Yeah, precision listings is the Lite one only. So you got Home Studio, Listings Pro, kind of depending on what you're looking to do. I like this one here. So these two left ones, again, Platinum only, Lite only on the right-hand side. Once that is here, then we're going to go in and we're going to do reload within this frame, and it should. It didn't. Got myself. We're going to just pop back in there real quick for you. So now you have the different page template available. So it's always going to have your contact information, similar listings, images are scrollable on the left-hand side, or you also have your left and right. So this one here is my personal favorite. You can change all the detailed information within your pages as well. You've got great schools, walk score available, and then you have your individual here. Will it display my website name alone, or will it have IDX showing on the link? All IDX pages are housed on the IDX Broker servers. The IDX pages will be displayed on a subdomain of your domain. You're seeing IDX Broker up here right now because this is literally just my IDX Broker test website. A typical, actually, I'm going to go over the URL here soon on another website towards the end of this one here. Okay, so we have our details pages there. So I named this just listings just because it's going to give us the ability to go do all sorts of different types of searches and whatnot. So next one we're going to move on to is going to be our condos. So I literally kept it blank again, and we're going to go back into our website editor. We're going to go to our pages, condo. Okay, so I have no information on there, but we're going to do the same thing where we're going to go in and add some of our elements. I'm going to do, wait, I'm going to go add section. We're going to go basic again. Just trying to keep things simple. Like you can get as much information going on this as you want. So what I'm going to do again is we'll go in and add a text section, and we'll do we'll throw this in here. This one here I'm going to change and do this one here is called condo, right? The Bristol. You can change the size that you have on all of this stuff. So you can kind of adjust some things down. We'll throw that in the center. And then we'll center this up on our website. Okay. And then from there, so what we want to do is we want to go, I'm going to go ahead and drop this down just right now, just because we remember how we want to get as much room as possible within this. So I've already got a saved link within my system. But what I want to do is I also want to add information about the Bristol. So I'm going to go in and take this text that I found earlier, actually a lot of webinars ago, and we're going to add it into another text section within this. So we're going to go text, and we just want just a standard old little paragraph section. and we'll paste it in here, and then we're going to go in and adjust our size of this. So we've got our information that we're going to have up on the top of it. So kind of want to center some stuff in just to make it look a little good. So you get the information about some stuff. You can also go in and add some images. I believe I already uploaded an image of the Bristol. Let's go see what we have. I do. Here's one from the Bristol gallery. So we're going to go add to page. So you can take and shrink some of this stuff down, overlay it, move it to the back, whatever you want to do. I'm going to drop mine just below it. So it does get some more information about it. You can add, actually, let's do this. Let's go. Let's toss that up there and let's move this around. We just do whatever we want. All right, so you have your information about it. You got your small little image about the Bristol. That one looking good. I like it. Okay, we're going to go grab our embed code. So we're going to go embed code and embed the HTML. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this one here wide. I'll bring my margin in as much as I can. We're going to start this wherever we want to have it started. And again, make it fit so whatever it's going to be in here that we're going to have. So we're going to go grab our embed code. So now this one here, I'm doing a saved link for a predefined search for only listings within this. So again, design, website, and saved links. Now I've already created this one on the back end, just kind of in preparation, so we're not going too far. But to create a saved link, you're going to hit create. You're going to go choose what type of page you want to use. So this one here, I typically used Bristol, copy of Bristol. Let's see here, copy of Bristol Beach condos. I did this one right here, it looks like. And so I did it off a search page. So this is advanced search page. So basically you can either preview it to get your link, which is typically the easiest. And you can also make sure that you're going to be pulling in information. So I have 10 results. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go grab my URL here and I'm going to go back into my editor and we're going to go website address, add it, apply. Here's our results. All right, make sure we didn't have anything extra. So we have our footer in there, we have our landing page, and we have our information. So we go back in, we hit publish. And again, you can choose the different templates and results pages that you want for these. We'll go back in here and we're going to refresh. And now for our condo page, we have the Bristol, our paragraph, our image, our information about it. Scroll down, and now we have our information targeted specifically for this condo building within this. So pretty simple. Then the next thing we're going to do golf course communities. Let's say you already have some stuff on here, or you've already got a page, you already got SEO built. Go in and add a specific, just a widget that, or no, sorry, a saved link iframe that you already have. So we're going to go back to our editor again. We're going to go to our pages, and this one here was golf communities. And again, we're just going to go in and add an embed code and keep it simple in here. It's easier just to do this. Okay, and we're going to bring this whole thing up. And drop it down. And we're going to enter our code. So again, here, you're going to go back into your saved links. Let's see here, which one? Bermuda Dunes is what I'm doing. So this one here, I did using a polygon search. So this is a predefined search where I drew on the map and it's displaying the listings from only that targeted area. So again, the easiest thing that I like to do is just go grab the URL. We're going to copy that URL and embed it and apply it. Now we're going to get, oh, I forgot to take out my, oh, I know what I did. I doubled up on that one because I used the wrong link. Gosh dang it. Hey, it's a webinar, it's live, that's what happens sometimes. We're just gonna let that go. So this is what a custom subheader would look like directly within the IDX Broker control panel, but we're going to do it this way primarily. However, you do have the option to do both. See, that's a good thing. I can show you how to do two things at once. So we'll do that one there. We're going to come back over here. We're going to refresh our Bermuda Dunes golf course. It's going to look just like our preview that we just had, and our listings are showing up there. Here's our map of our polygon tools that's showing only the highlighted area that we want to filter out listings based off of this golf course community within this area. Oh, hold on. Excellent. Okay. Looks like Devin's answering some questions. So keep you guys' questions going in there, and I'll kind of filter back through some questions towards the very end. There is the ability that you can do widgets and you can add them to home pages. However, doing them with just an iframe without a wrapper doesn't leave it quite as nice as an option with a developer partner of ours, a good friend of mine, James Call with Realty Candy. He has created a way to build out a wrapper. So it has the standard results pages, search pages, details pages using a custom subdomain or a default subdomain, which is domain.idxbroker.com / whatever the trailing URL is. If you want to find out more information about that, so what you can do is just go to realtycandy.com / WIX. I've also got those links up in here, so you can go to his WIX website. It will load it up, just give you some general information. They're happy to help answer any questions. He's actually listening in on the webinar as well. To see just a specific portfolio of clients that are using WIX through him, you can take a look at the portfolio. And I'm going to take you to one live site and kind of show you a little bit more on what I was talking about as far as the wrapper goes and the subdomain control, where you get a little bit more benefit out of it. So to start with, a widget using an actual integrated IDX, so it's on the subdomain of that domain. You can have these, and I don't even know where, we're in Texas. Let's try, we in Austin area? Oop, just went away. I'm just get the search button, we should get something. So it's going to redirect to open up in a new tab, mainly because WIX, you won't open up within it unless it was an iframe. So now we're going to be displayed on a custom subdomain. So listings.forpremierproperties.com / whatever the trailing URL is. Now, setting it up on a custom subdomain, listings dot is going to, you'll need to go in and create a CNAME record in the registrar, pointing back to subdomains.idxbroker.com. We have a lot of tutorials how to do that. Realty Candy can help you do that. Any developer partner can help you do that. Our support team can. But basically, this is going to ensure that you're going to get all the SEO credit to the root domain for all the search results and details pages that you have added to your website. So this is one of his own custom templates. But you'll see as you go through these, now it's going to be displaying on those subdomain pages of IDX with this information targeted specifically for these individual listings, these search pages, anything that you want to do. He does have several community pages that's also set up with this. So luxury homes, new construction, golf course. These are also going to be the same thing. This is a saved link. So listings forpremierproperties.com / I / golf course properties. Indexable page, you got your header in here, you got your content about this, and now your results page. So two different options. There are different ways of doing things. Doing it directly with us through WIX, it is easiest to do the iframe just because we don't have that coding done. However, Realty Candy has figured out a way, they've worked with WIX, where they're allowing you to do that type of integration. So you get the branded websites that match, you get the branded IDX that match your existing websites. Man, flubbering that one. Just kind of go over some of our questions in here and see, looks like Devin's pretty much got like everything answered here. So great questions coming in. The save links, does it return dynamic results? Yes. So depending on your MLS, it's going to display the most recent listings based on the refresh rate. Most commonly done, that is about every hour for updating your specific MLS. There are a few that's just a little bit faster, not many, but there are some that are doing it every couple of hours. So it just depends on that. It would be doing that one. You do also have the ability, I was just kind of looking here, you can filter these out. So if you're doing a saved link, like this community or this time frame in the real estate industry is super hot. You have the ability to change. So you on these saved links, you can have it display only active, active and pending, bumpable, like any type of status that's in there within the MLS for your account level, Lite or Platinum. You can choose. So if you want to display only actives within these areas, you can do that as well. So it's all a matter of basically however you perform the search within the back end is what's going to be displayed up on the front end. Oh, as far as information, how do you go to IDX Broker to find out this information again? How do you do the integration? It's going to be our knowledge base article. I'm going to bump back one page here to help, and you'll see where it's going to say knowledge base. On this knowledge base, this is where you can go in and find, which is support.idxbroker.com, information on how to utilize our tools. Now, this is WIX, so it's going to be a couple of different things that are going to be different. To start with, if you're in WIX, you need just a little bit of handheld on the start of it. Go to WIX. It's integrating with integrating with a WIX website. Here's documents, how to set things up, whatever you need to do. Looks like we might need to update this as they have updated their control panel since we last did this, but it's still just the basic, simple things as far as like doing the integration. Now, the other biggest thing that we were just talking about is subdomain. You can still set up an account with a custom subdomain so that the SEO credit still goes to the root domain, but it is displayed through the iframe. Is setting up a custom domain. Here's a video. It's a couple-minute video that breaks it down. But if you have your hosting company listed here, we actually have, if you have GoDaddy, for instance, it goes down here and literally shows you step-by-step instructions how to go in and do it within your DNS records. And then it's going to tell you up here to go into your account, your details. This is when the back end of your IDX Broker account. The default, your domain.idxbroker.com. You're going to switch it over to use custom domain, yes. Your custom domain that you put in there, search. So it could be listing, whatever you want to be, and then redirect that. Oh, so James just kind of popped in a quick little message here. So WIX has a different setup within their dashboard to set up the CNAME record. So if doing it within the with Realty Candy, that's one thing to kind of go over with, because they'll kind of assist you with setting up probably the custom subdomain. The more benefit you get out of your subdomain, the better benefit it is for us and yourself as well. So excellent. So just gonna briefly go through. Is there any other questions, Devin, that I might need to address here? Looks like Devin's pretty much knocked out almost every question in here. Excellent. Devin and Julie replied, said that we are good to go. So I appreciate everybody for listening in today and going over WIX. It's a very powerful website builder. I kind of had fun doing this little building out the website. I hadn't done one here for a long time. It's actually, I haven't even done any of these for a while. Uh-oh, guess what? Can't do that. Thank you guys for joining. This was recorded on our YouTube channel here in about 2 days. So Friday, maybe into Monday, we will have our YouTube channel updated with this. To get to our YouTube channel, you can go down to the bottom of any IDX Broker page, click on our YouTube icon, and it's going to go to the channel. It's obviously going to start playing right away. You stop it, just hit videos. This section here, it's going to update the most recent video in the top left-hand corner. If you want to go back and check out some of our previous ones, they are all here available for you. Thank you guys for joining. Have a great afternoon.